Welcome guys in today's class, and in today's session I'm gonna present for you my mobility drill for squat. So it's a squat preparation drill what I use before I do any type of powerlifting global exercise which are involving weights, so like deadlift, squat, lunges, power clean, any type of dynamic and heavy lifting. So we need to warm up properly, prepare our joints for movement, and make sure that we're gonna warm up all the system to prevent injury. So the first thing what we can start with is going to be a great stretch. So we are in the deep lunge position down on the ground. One glutes can be squeezed with the leg which is down on the floor, and then we are doing type of movement whereas first we were starting with the elbow down and up, and then full shoulder range of motion rotation. Then we can improve our hip rotation, so we are bringing our knee inside and outside, internal external rotation. Then we are pushing the knee away from us and we improving the trunk rotation, so we do the separation and rotation, yes, using the mobility drills, mobilizing, yes, our hip, our T-spine, yes, our shoulders, everything for movement. Yeah, so the idea in here is to push away from you the knee and then drive with your spine, yes, from side to up. Yes, then we are going to the warrior squat position, and then I like to start with open the one shoulder, other shoulder, open up the chest. Yes, make sure that you're gonna keep your spine straight line. Yes, if you are not able to go all the way down with the straight back because you are limited through the hips or your ankle, make sure you're gonna grab the wall or something stable and support your position fully. Yes, also we can do some hamstring release, so hamstring dynamic stretches and adductor. Yes, as well in here we are going to the Cossack squat. Yes, from one side to another one. Make sure your whole foot is down on the floor and the other one is pointing the toes up. And as well I like to involve as much rotation as possible for our spine. Yes, and open up your chest and shoulder. From this position you're gonna feel everything warm ready. Yes, in here you can also add the stretch extra for a hamstring. Yes, if you go flex your spine to the side, lateral side flexion. Alright, then we go from each corner to other corner. It's like a bird dog position and driving from right to left. Yes, I can mobilize our hamstring, yes, our adductor in the same time, and also improving our spinal rotation. As this type of warm-up is dynamic movements as a preparation before any type of workout, global exercises, is gonna make you sweat for 100% if you're gonna keep on following up. Then after that I like to grab the weight. In here I hold the plate and then I'm standing, improving my squat position, so either the elbow are pushing the knees outside, yes, or we are also holding on the top of the knees and driving to improve your ankle mobility, hip. Make sure your back is gonna be straight in that position. Yes, you can also perform some stand-ups, yes, overhead presses, all of that. Yes, I recommend at the beginning take the 5 kg, and then if you feel comfortable, you can grab 10 kg to that. So I always start with this one right before I'm going to actually put the weights on the bar and performing the squats. Yes, and in here we have a hip curls rotation, so great articular hip rotation to warm up your hips fully and prevent that area from injury, as well as building the strength for the core, is improving the hydration in your hip joint. So if you feel you have a pain limitation in the movement, that mobilization can help you a lot. I recommend to do this every day, even if you are not planning to actually work out on your legs. Also you'll benefit a lot from just doing some hip scarf rotation 5 minutes daily, improving that full range of motion for the hip, driving from one side So we do the first 5 or 10 repetition rotation one way, then we repeat reverse the motion other direction, and then we also do the extension. Make sure that if you go in here back, that there's extension in your hip, you're gonna feel the full contraction from your glutes and core in the same time. Avoid doing too much movement with your hips, with your trunk and torso. It's just the full movement. It should go directly from the hip controlled joint movement. So in here I do the full extension, and then as you can see, I'm driving to the back. I wait until I have this full contraction in the glutes, and then I go. In here we can go across, and the leg providing all the way to the side. And you can feel that you need to stabilize your shoulders in the same position, so turning to the floor, that the biceps is facing forward. This is gonna give you the stability from your shoulder blades, from the shoulder complex, and then we can go to the movement. Yes, make sure you support your back, contracting your core. Yes, then in here I'm doing the scapular protraction, retraction with the extra rotation to warm up my upper body in the same time, because very often if we do some power clean or snatch, we need to also remember that we need to warm up, prepare your upper body as well. Yes. So from this position I'm going to the downward dog. So the knees are staying a little bit away from the floor. Yes, that is helping me to engage more core and build up stability for the shoulders. And then in here I have posterior chain stretch fully. Yes, that way. And in here I'm going to cat and cow position. As we know, this is a great mobilization for our whole spine. You can also separate the whole movement, yes, going from starting from the cervical spine, going to thoracic and mid-back, and then lumbar spine all the way down, or you can combine everything. Yes, now also rotation, driving with the rotation, yes, with the scapular also helps to loosen up all the often people or powerlifters end up with the overworking trapezius after the overhead squatting, so it's very important to mobilize your shoulder blades fully before you do any overhead presses or holding. As you can see from here, my scapula is fully working. This is how the healthy shoulders should work to prevent the injuries, yes, and feel pain-free. Yes, we can do some thoracic rotation and open up for the chest and shoulder from that position. As well, if you get your knees wider in that position, you can feel the nice stretching on your adductor. Yes, if you're missing that mobilization, if you're missing that flexibility in your adductor, in your hips, then you're gonna feel limitation of movement. Yeah, so then we need to go back to myofascial release, loosen up to prepare our body for movement. Yes, and also shoulder opening, rotation, driving forward. Important is to focus on the full movement and focus on the rotation, and make sure you when you bring up the shoulder, you look behind and you follow up, control movement. Yes, and bring it back, open, close, open. Yes, then trying to lift as well, so you have some limitation in the shoulder. That's a great drill too. Yes, release, reduce the pain, and optimize your movement for a better performance during the training. Make sure you warm up your body properly. Yes, not only for injury prevention, but also to move your body more efficient. Yes, with the greatest power. Yeah, so we can achieve better acceleration power thanks to better mobility drills before training. And here we have a protraction, attraction, and we pushing back. Yes, our hips. And here we have a lifting. This exercise is great to really release the tension from upper trapezius. As we can see, we stretch fully, and also yes, we are strengthening the lower part. So medius trapezius, lower trapezius is getting nice engaged in this area. So I've seen a lot of benefits with me, myself, and my clients using those drills for pain-free shoulders. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you enjoyed this content. Remember, train smart, live your life pain-free. Body Fix by Adam. Subscribe to my channel, and as well visit my website and subscribe to the course if you need more detailed plan for mobility to improve your performance. In this course, I'll be covering the most common postural imbalances in the human body. Very often the biggest problem is with the bad posture, poor biomechanics, movement dysfunctions, and limitation in the movement. Thanks to my course, you will be living your life pain-free and reaching the best shape of your life.